How's it going, everyone? Dithvink here, and here I am to give a prediction on chapter 854 of One Piece. Only 5 hours are left for the spoilers to come out, and I was a little sick and a lot busy for the past couple of days, so I was unable to make any video in that period of time. And this is what caused the delay in my speculation. So anyways, I'm here to give my prediction and the thoughts about the next chapter. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the chapter title would be Hateful Memories, and the cover would be a cover story regarding Bartholomew telling the unseen tales of Straw Hats to these turtles. And then we get to the main plot. Brook will be seen being taken down to the prison library. Brook, without any strength and with his clothes on, will be shocked at what he saw. He would be wondering that how Pudding made Big Mom unconscious. He would be on his way to be imprisoned in the library. Chess warriors would be say, well, who are unaware of Luffy's breakout. You should be happy. You will get to see your captain and the girl in the prison. Brook will think about the film roll coming out of Big Mom's head and Pudding saying to him to go and help his captain and forget to worry about Sanji. This moment would be just mind-blowing in my opinion. And then we get to the scene with Jinbe and Nami. Nami says, Pekoms was shot? By whom? Jinbe will say, we don't know that yet. The moment he said that you guys are here, he fall unconscious without saying anything else. And Nami would be like, who might have done that to him on his own island? And then they will hear someone coming downstairs. Shadow of 3 people will be shown. Those 3 would be Brook and the 2 chess warriors. And then we get to the scene with Luffy going back to the place of promise. Luffy would be screaming, Sanji! Don't you dare think that I moved away from the place of promise. And then he will run. He keeps on running and will feel dizzy and falls on the ground due to hunger. And he would be seen to be near about the place of promise. And then someone will come and pick up Luffy. Luffy would be saying, you are Lola's dad, right? Then Pound will say, yes. So you made it out of the Chatu. And how is Lin Lin? Luffy says, I was imprisoned, but Jinbe saved us. Big Mom and Pudding are planning to kill the Vinsmokes in the wedding tomorrow. Pound, what? Lin Lin is going to kill her in-laws on the same day as the wedding? She might despise them, but to kill them? It's a lot. Then Luffy would say, yes, Pudding said that to us herself. And then Pound will say, oh, then I'm glad that I got to meet my daughter as well. Well, I wish that she and her husband gets rid of her tomorrow as well. The wedding definitely is going to be a mess. And then Luffy will say, Lola's husband is going to kill Big Mom? Pound will say, I have 2 daughters, you see. One of which is Lola and the name of the other is Chiffon. Chiffon and Peach is planning on killing Big Mom. And then we get to the mirror world. In the mirror world, Chopper and Pedro would exchange their informations. And they would be seen too running through the mirror world. And then Chopper would point towards a mirror and say, is that the mirror where Nami and Jinbe are? And then mirrors will say, no, some mysterious scientist is in there. And then Chopper and Garrett would be like, scientist? Can it be? And you guys can refer to that who the mysterious scientist could be. And then we get to the scene with Sanji. Sanji is going outside the Chatu. Sanji is holding the basket which has the bento box in it. Sanji lights a cigarette, and then Sanji has a little flashback about everything that has happened so far. He will have a flashback about he got to hold Kalin, he kicked Luffy in the face, and when Vinsmokes judge told him that there is no way out until you sacrifice yourself. That is the only way to save the others you love. And then Sanji would be feeling sorry about everything that has happened so far. And then Sanji will say, this is the time I solve every problem of ours. Wait, Luffy, I hope you will be able to forgive me. And this moment is going to be quite emotional. And then we get to a scene with Reiju with the Vinsmokes. And Reiju, with her pants on, obviously, is seen to remember what Sanji said to her. And Reiju will come to Vinsmokes' room. Judge will say, is it true that you got shot by a bullet? Reiju would be shocked and would say, yes, that soldier shot me accidentally thinking of me being an intruder. And Judge will say, I've heard that some commotion is going on down there. Reiju says, yeah, but how do you get to know about me being shot? And then Judge will say, one doctor told me about that. He has now only gone to check out on the 4th floor infirmary. I wonder who is in there. And then Neji will say, get ready for the wedding, everyone. Sanji, along with his wife, is gonna live with us in the Germa kingdom. It's gonna be a fun time staying with Sanji again, and it would be just about evil intentions of Niji thinking of beating Sanji again, and then everyone except Reiju laughs, and then HG will say, Yonji, go and check out on the German super soldiers again, and yeah, keep them on the standby. Who knows what befalls upon us tomorrow. And another thought that I've been having is that there might be some kind of an exposure to the guests that are gonna be present in the wedding. One guest whom I'm certain of would be Buggy the Clown. He and his crew is gonna be there in the wedding, and probably Moria can also be present there because Big Mom and Moria both despise Kaido. So who he also might be in the wedding. And then we get to the scene with Big Mom's room, and this would be the scene with the most critical information with another twist. So are you guys ready to hear the twist? So let's get into it. Big Mom would be seen lying on the couch and she would be unconscious. And as Brook saw in his flashback that Pudding edited some of Big Mom's memory, and then Pudding will take out a chest hidden in Big Mom's room. In there are bad and hateful memories of Pudding's siblings. Those memories are against Big Mom's way of treating her children. Absence of those memories is what caused the family to follow Big Mom's order unconditionally. And Pudding thinks about Lola's and Chiffon's ideals against Big Mom, and how Lola and Chiffon stood up against Big Mom and her dictatorship. And then Pudding will look towards Big Mom and she will think to herself, it has been long as a dictator, Lin. Tomorrow is the day for which I have waited for so long. And this is the moment where we will get to know that Pudding is actually not evil, and she is planning on taking down Big Mom with the help of an ally, and that ally would be Chiffon's husband, Capone Gang Beach. So just to wrap this video up, I just want to give you all a summary of this prediction of mine. We will get to see that Brook would be taken down to the prison library, and then chess warriors would be taunting him that you should be happy that you're gonna get and meet your captain. The scene will shift to Nami and Jinbe, and Nami will say that Pekoms was shot by whom, and then Jinbe will say that he don't know. They will hear someone coming downstairs, and shadow of 3 people will be shown, and those 3 people will be Brook and the chess warriors. And then Luffy would be going back to the place of promise. Luffy will be screaming, Sanji, don't you dare think that I moved away from this place of promise. And then he will fall down due to the hunger, and then Pound will come and pick him up and will say that, how is Big Mom and how did you make out of the Chatu? And then he will tell him the whole thing, and then Pound will say, what? Big Mom is planning to kill the Vinsmokes on the same day as the wedding? And then Luffy will say yes, say that to him, and then Pound will say that he is glad that he got to meet his daughter as well, Chiffon, and her husband is gonna get rid of her in the wedding as well. And then we get to the mirror world. Chopper and Pedro would exchange information, and Chopper will get to know that in a mirror there is Caesar inside, and then Sanji would be holding the bento box and would be having a little flashback about everything that has happened so far. And then Sanji would think that this is the time where I solve every problem of ours, and then he will just hope that Luffy will apologize him, and the scene would be the scene would be seen with the Reiju and Vinsmoke. They both would be having a conversation about Vinsmoke's precaution against Big Mom, that if in case something bad happens during the wedding, how they should interpret it. And then Big Mom's room, there is a chest hidden in the Big Mom's room, and inside of that chest there are hateful memories of Pudding's siblings. Those memories are what causes Big Mom's children to not revolt against her, because she is cruel and she is kind of dictator among her family. And those memories are what that prevent the siblings to protest against Big Mom. And then Pudding will think about Lola and Chiffon, and this is gonna be another twist in the next chapter according to me. And another thought that I've been having is that there might be some kind of an exposure to the guests that are gonna be present in the wedding. One guest whom I'm certain of would be Buggy the Clown. He and his crew is gonna be there in the wedding, and probably Moria can also be present there because Big Mom and Moria both despise Kaido. So who he also might be in the wedding. Well, Big Mom will only invite the people who are weaker than her because of safety purposes, that if someone has to attack me, then he shouldn't attack me because he is way a lot weaker than me. So this is the thought for this prediction, guys. I hope you like this prediction of mine, and I just can't wait for the next couple of chapters. Well, not until the wedding starts, because it's just going to be absolutely amazing. And this is all for this one, guys. Like my video if you did, comment your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe to my channel, I would highly appreciate that, and I'm that Fink, and I'll see you in the next one.